They any good?
My kid loves them.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Why? What in the hell? Hello everybody, this is Venus Brown. I am back again with another episode of Dexter Original Sin. This is episode 7 called The Big Bad Body Problem. And I think we saw by the end of last episode why that might be happening. Like the last couple killings that Dexter has done have not gone all that great. I think I am just used to Dexter being, like methodical, thought out, plans things, and is fairly intelligent, so I'm not quite used to some of these haphazard decisions that he's making that are causing mistakes that could have been avoided had he thought it out more methodically, planned it out better, kind of came up with backup plans for when things don't quite go right. We'll see how this goes, but I'm assuming he's not going to get in all that much trouble with what's going on, because otherwise, how did he get to the position he ends up in later in adult life? These are mistakes that he's got to learn from, and this is how you learn. You learn by doing. You do the thing. Things don't always come to plan, go awry, and you try to learn from what goes awry. Hopefully plan better to avoid more mistakes, not just what goes awry, but more of the possibilities of what might happen later. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. Not everything can go smoothly, especially when you are making little mistakes, not planning things out well. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the episode.
Nelson's been deceived.
Don't say that fixed name to me.
I wonder what she was trying to say. Nelson's been deceived? Like, is she saying he's been deceived? But even then, what is she actually talking about?
Nothing was gonna get in my...
Clark. I was just out with some friends. Hey, gorgeous.
I only kill the ones who deserve it.
You deserve it.
soon to be alligator food.
Or not.
That split second, I decided the best thing I could do was act like I belonged.
I'm with forensics. Why else would I be here?
Body in the back of my truck was basically asking to get caught.
Well, especially if they have dogs or anything like that around. Trained to pick up smells like dead bodies?
You ever went out in there?
Happy to lend a hand.
Oh, I get it. Hand.
Prince feel unlikely considering the waterlogged head fingers.
Pop quiz. Who's in charge when Tanya's not here? Me.
They were intact enough to produce at least partial prints. Could lead homicide to me. Those prehistoric monsters just needed to feed.
Bon appetit.
Morgan!
Alligator came out of nowhere. It took the arm.
How the hell could you let this happen?
He could have died, Detective. Who's in the mood for moons over my hammy?
Y'all didn't at least take pictures? Because, like, no prints, but you could get an image of the hand with the ring, which might be evidence of something, because that's a very distinctive ring that I'm sure people have seen. What's he gonna do now? That's a bad idea.
Not now, Sophia.
What a great acting job, having to be that actor. Playing dead while being dumped in a dumpster.
Yeah, this seems like a terrible way to hide a body.
Very. Come on, Dexter. Maybe you need to start watching some crime movies or something, because what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely gonna notice the leftovers, but I doubt they're gonna be able to get anything from it other than DNA of the dead guy.
3 hours from now, his body would be lost in a sea of trash.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting him to be trying to escape.
Yep.
He didn't
Especially
seem
after
like he
seeing
was
that
super content.
dripped blood on the floor.
Yeah.
Yum.
Ugh, the fuck is that smell? I don't know what's nastier, how much you reek or that you can eat right now. What the fuck happened to you?
Some crime scene out in the Everglades, and I fell into a swamp.
What swamp smells like a hobo's asshole?
Hey, any idea why Sophia keeps sending me these random numbers?
Beeper code, dumbass. Here. 123 means I miss you. 213 means do you miss me? 220 means why haven't you called? Wait, why haven't you called?
Didn't know I was supposed to.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Not since our double date.
You haven't called her since she blew you? Dumber than I thought.
All right.
Nothing's a lock yet. They still want to see me in the playoffs.
Shouldn't be a problem. You kill under pressure.
We had that in common.
What does 9922 mean?
9922 means I don't care.
God, I thought your sister forgot to take the garbage out again.
Yeah, go take a shower, dumbass.
Get some fresh air. You can tell me all about it.
You gonna take him out without making him fucking clean up?
An alligator attack to get rid of Tony Ferrera's arm.
Oh, I thought he was gonna take him to work like that. It's like, that's just stupid.
A dead body in the back of that truck. What if somebody needed to load equipment into the back of the truck, or Masuka asked for a ride?
What if you're speaking out in your backyard and the neighbors are around and can hear you?
He'll be buried in a landfill by now.
All right, well, that explains the smell. Go shower, burn those clothes, and I'll see you at work.
I would have been a hell of a lot more pissed off if I were him. I'd be fucking blowing a gasket. He's like, here, let me hasten my death. And my understanding is he lives like a year after he ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Think you've done enough killing for a while. Oh yeah, you done pissed her off.
Why haven't you been answering any of my pages?
I like her dress.
Do you think you can just hook up with me and not call?
Skirt.
I was working a crime scene all night.
Now I feel kind of dumb. Was it a murder?
Yeah, at Alligator Alley. I almost got eaten by one too.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that you're okay. Poor baby. What's this?
You probably shouldn't touch that.
Is this why you've been ignoring me? Because you're cheating on me?
Must have gotten stuck to my shoe at the crime scene.
At the swamp? God, I can't believe you had me feeling sorry for you. Dickhead!
It was fun while it lasted. I had more important things on my to-do list than memorize beeper codes.
Yeah. It would have been funny if he did that on purpose to get out of their
What the
relationship.
fuck, Sophia?
Did she just leave?
That's funny.
Oh.
I needed to come up with a dumping ground they'd never find. Somehow.
Space.
I'm gonna get a job at NASA. Loading supplies into the trash compactor.
Did Alligator Alley the John Doe?
We weren't able to get any fingerprints before the evidence was eaten.
I figured he would have already gotten that information by now.
Yeah, I feel like they would have better precautions in that situation.
Hey! What was with you ditching me this morning? I had to hitchhike. Some old creep made me listen to Steely Dan. Shit. What's wrong?
Dexter's cheating on me.
Dexter? My brother, Dexter?
It's not funny. I found a condom wrapper in his truck.
So?
How could that have been there if he wasn't fucking some skank?
Dexter wouldn't cheat, okay? He's not a player. I literally had to convince him to go out with you.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying he's a fucking dweeb when it comes to girls.
I can't believe you're taking his side over mine.
I can't take your side all the time. He's my brother.
That's cool.
Yeah, tell that to my parents.
Not bad, huh?
Well, that's why I moved to Miami. Get to be myself here.
Well, except when you're at work.
True. I've learned that it's better to keep those two sides of myself separate. But at least I don't have to choose between them.
Well, your secret's safe with me.
Thanks, man.
A serial killer?
No one is shitting you, Captain.
Do you have anything that resembles evidence, an MO, pattern?
If you will let me speak, I will tell you. The last 3 NHI murders, all the victims come from high-risk population. All owners. Nothing was taken from them, so robbery isn't a motive.
Each one of these Vicks was killed in a different way. That doesn't say one killer to me.
He's figuring out what he finds most pleasurable.
You haven't said much. What do you think?
I think she's onto something, Aaron. I think it's worth pursuing.
Yeah. Do you really think he'd come to you with that if he didn't think there was something to it?
What if I walk away?
You know what happens. You go to jail, and they'll put the boys in foster care.
Why? It's been a year. For what? For her being with somebody that was dealing drugs? Is the statute of limitations gonna still be active? Is that bad enough to fucking warrant any kind of arrest?
I meant it when I said it was over. Do you want to know how it happened?
I don't.
I think you need to hear it.
No, Harry, that's what you need.
If we're going to stay together, we have to find a way through this. Because I still love you.
That may be, but she doesn't need to hear the gory details on why you started screwing around with somebody else. Flaws in the marriage and everything are totally fine to discuss, but the details of your fucking cheating is not.
Biscayne Bay would have been great, but I didn't have a boat yet.
I can take him down.
If you think you can handle it.
What you up to?
So they did get photographs at least.
Our John Doe.
That's no John Doe. See that snake ring? Belongs to Tony Ferrer. I'd recognize it anywhere. File a new evidence report.
The last thing I wanted to deal with was a murder investigation when the killer was me.
Let's say that was Tony who was fed to the alligator. Sounds like justice was served.
That's the wrong kind of justice.
For the family of Tony's victims, I bet they'd think it's justice. You should focus on the cases that actually deserve your energy. Like Nikki Spencer. My kid needs all of us. He needs you if he's going to survive.
Thanks for talking me off the ledge, amigo.
You're gonna have to come in here and make me eat the motherfucker!
Who are you, old bald man?
Our father's a cop!
These nice officers want to ask you about your new car.
New car.
That's yours?
Yes, sir. Am I in trouble?
Of course not, baby girl.
How long have you had that car?
For like 2 days.
It was a Sweet 16 gift from my mother and me. We saw it sitting on the side of the US 1. 300.
We're gonna have to impound it as evidence.
We suspect it's been used in the commission of a crime.
It's no wonder you hate cops.
Keys, please. Thank you. Did you happen to get the seller's name? Any information?
We're gonna need you to tell us everything you can about the man who sold you that vehicle.
Trying to arrest my daughter for legally buying a used car? We're done.
That's not at all what was said, but I get you're fucking leery of that shit.
To my body disposal problem. Ed Gein, the butcher of Plainfield.
He's got quite some imagination.
There's lots of uses for a human body.
Yeah, thanks.
Buried victims in his crawl space.
Just one problem.
What's that?
My dad would kill me if I buried my victims under our house.
As he should. Not literally kill him, but, you know, kill him.
You and your greasy little boyfriend got sand in the engine. It totally screwed up my transmission.
You told her? She had to calm things down. Her parents were gonna call the cops. You're supposed to be my best friend. Can't take your side all the time.
Oh, God.
There goes your last friend. Shouldn't be captain of a team that hates you.
At least I don't look like Pippi dick sucking.
Morgan! My office, now!
I say well earned, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, the other girl did touch her first. Yeah, she didn't punch her, but she did touch her.
Yeah, I don't think this school is gonna see it that way.
Yeah, definitely not.
What would be other good ways to get rid of a body? Hypothetically.
Taxidermy. Invite Hannibal Lecter over for dinner.
Basinski was never very helpful.
I dump him at a construction site. Night before they pour the
I'd
cement.
have to wait for a new skyscraper for every kill.
Yeah, wasn't that how one of the people killed in
Yeah,
the...
I'm pretty sure there's a serial killer that used to do that.
No, I'm talking about in the show.
I think there might have been.
They were like
Somebody.
the construction
We
family.
were just talking about the best places to hide a dead body. I hate you. Whoa, lady killer. What's her name?
Sophia, who I think was my girlfriend, but might be my ex-girlfriend. You're paging her?
I got a code that wins over the babes every time.
No.
What'd you send?
Masuka Morgan, my office.
Oh, yeah.
Come here, Aaron. That's my... Give him a minute to work, okay? Come on.
This was a monster I couldn't understand, and I needed to get him on my kill table.
What can I do?
Just give us a minute, Morgan.
Anything under the fingernail?
Could this be the killer's blood?
What'd you say?
Based on the location and the angle of the drip. The blood inside.
It doesn't match. Severed fingers tend to be messy.
It's a long shot, but any lead is worth exploring. Good eye, Dexter.
Is this how that started?
I was always good at seeing things others couldn't.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to spare you the details.
Don't. I want to know everything.
Whoever did this used spring-loaded pruning shears.
He still is alive.
There were no prints to pull from the box, hairs or fibers to test. But we did notice a small spatter of blood on the outside of the box. The probability is low, but there's a chance that it could be the perp's blood. We're running the sample against Nikki's.
That's great work, Tanya.
It was Dexter who noticed the spatter.
Your boy.
We're expediting the labs. We should have him first thing in the morning.
Thank you, Tanya.
Of course. Pontiac is registered to a Paul Petrie in Tampa. I think the element of surprise is in our favor.
Tampa's about 280 miles away. Usually takes about 4 hours to get there.
I could do it in 3. Road trip mañana.
Sounds good.
If only you had a speed train available that's actually speedy.
Get in.
Sure, I'll just drop these inside.
Leave them.
Take off your clothes.
That is a heck of a beard. We brought you here for a spa treatment. Only the most high-quality prison-looking robe is good enough.
Laura Moser, meet Hector Estrada.
You swim, Laura?
Sometimes.
Join me.
Apologies, but in my line of work, I find it is the safest way to know who I can trust. I'm impressed on how you've been able to expand your clientele. What is it that drives you?
My family. I want to provide a comfortable life for them.
Brian and, Dexter. Interesting name, low cost, but if comfort is what you seek, there are many other ways to provide that are far less treacherous.
I want more than just comfort. I want anything and everything at the drop of a hat.
I'm expanding my territory to the northeast. I'd like you to be at the shipyard to learn more about the operation. We will see each other soon.
Keep an eye on her.
La 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 la. Did it say go to hell?
We still don't even know what Suka said.
Don't need help translating that one.
And this severed body part.
A hesitation cut. No hesitation cut on Jimmy's finger.
Bananas. I want some bananas.
How come you're not at practice?
Got kicked off the team and suspended from school.
Whoa.
Tiffany was talking shit. She shoved me, so I punched her in the face.
Didn't raise my daughter to solve problems with violence.
Little late for that.
The scholarship, huh? I mean, doesn't the scout need to see you?
Maybe team sports aren't for me.
It's the only way I can send you to FSU.
Maybe I won't go. Guess I have a lot of thinking to do. And I'm gonna do that thinking at Geo's.
Go out that door, you're grounded.
If I leave this house, I can't leave this house. Good one, Dad.
You off to?
Anywhere Dad isn't. He threw a hissy fit because I punched Tiffany in the face.
For
being a fucking colostomy bag.
how much trouble are you in?
With Dad, grounded. With school, suspended and kicked off the team.
You want some advice for next time?
Sure.
Don't get caught.
Great. Thanks, asshole.
What was the captain doing at my desk?
Damn shame your theory didn't pan out. Same blood type.
Statistically speaking, 34% of people are A positive.
That's true.
Yeah, DNA testing hadn't gone that far at that point.
A small hesitation cut on Nikki's finger.
What do you think that means?
It could be the work of an inexperienced or nervous cartel member. Or maybe even someone who feels some kind of connection to Nikki. Ouch.
Trying to fix the air conditioner in my shitty apartment. If you have any other theories, come to me directly.
Doesn't match the blood inside. Small hesitation cut on Nikki's finger, but not on Jimmy Powell's. Someone who feels some kind of connection to Nikki.
Why the fuck would you be doing that to your kid? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
How had I not seen this before?
I'm guessing that it's supposed to be for some sort of message or something, but it's really weird.
I suddenly realized I might need a new victim dumping ground, even sooner than I thought.
Bananas again!
Bananas.
Bananas in pajamas. Bananas. Sunny smiles.
They're really popular.
Why?
They any good?
My kid loves them.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Why? What in the hell? Oh my goodness. What the actual fuck?
Yeah, that is
Like, that is your kid. Even some of the most abusive, awful parents usually at least sort of love their kid in some way or another and wouldn't do something like that. I would hope, I would think. But what the fuck?
My only guess is maybe he's trying to, like, get back at his wife, scare her shitless or something. I don't know.
That could be, but you fucking chopped your kid's finger off.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying he's mentally sound.
What the fuck? Alright, y'all, that definitely threw me, but wow. What the fuck? For a little bit there, I thought maybe they were gonna just present that storyline so that they could turn around and be like, oh yeah, we made you think it was this, but it really is this. But no, apparently they're just going straight there. What the fuck? Good lord. Definitely need to find out what this guy's story is. Any thoughts?
I'm kind of just curious what Masuka sent, so we never found out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine it's anything good.
I hope Sophia and Deb figure shit out and get it back together. We know that Deb ends up going into the police work. I have no problem with that. I'd prefer a fucking police job over a goddamn sports job anyway, but she's an athlete, so, you know, that's her thing. And people have different opinions about that stuff. I just think that our country, our world, invests way too much time, energy, entertainment, money, resources into sports. I know it has its value, but damn, like, so many other things get put on the back burner so that they can put sports on the front burner, and it irritates me sometimes. I think that's all I got for you this week. I will see you next week.